Welcome to the Attic Mana Dad here. Today we're going to play the midweek event called On the Edge. But if this event is not running, don't worry, because what this event can do is help you test what future standard is going to be like. And we're going to play the blue of the future. Thanks for joining the Mana Dad channel. This is the channel where we play what is good in Magic, mostly on Arena. Okay, of course, today on Arena, it's the midweek event On the Edge. This is a deck I got 2 wins with very easily, so I thought I'd share it with everyone. It can also give us a window into like what are the blue cards from the last couple sets that may like go into the future standard. After the rotation. Now they're doing 3 years of sets in standard instead of 2 years. So this On the Edge is a little bit of a tight window. We've only got Wilds of Eldraine, March of the Machine, and the latest set, Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Let's see if you look at it here, you can go and look at your filters and see formats. So actually, March of the Machine, Aftermath, Wilds of Eldraine, Lost Caverns of Ixalan. So 3 total sets. So if you want to build a deck that has this format On the Edge before you enter the event, these are the 4 that you would want to tick and go through and look for. But let's go ahead and look at what I built. I was thinking a little bit fairies, but then I was like, that's not a tribal or typal deck thing that I want to do. But we can do some fairies. So this is my free spells account. I've never put a diamond intentionally into this account. So we've got 2 Sleep Cursed Fairies. I didn't want to use any wild cards on this deck. See, I got 0 rare wild cards. So I did my 2 Sleep Cursed Fairies, and I had 2 Fairy Masterminds in this account. And you can replace those with just common or uncommon fairies if you want. If you want to keep the spell stutter, we are running the pick 4 of Picklock Prankster here, which has an instant speed, mill 4 cards, put an instant sorcery or fairy card among them. So it's essentially a tempo deck. Get down the Spyglass Siren or one of these fairies early, and then just hold up counter magic and instant speed card draw like Quick Study, or we have some fun card draw here that you don't have to play if you're short on rares. Transcendent Message, interesting because we are going to have some creatures, so we can convoke to draw cards for a big card draw at some point. Or Farsight Ritual, which actually works very well with the Spyglass Siren, right? We got this map token sitting around, so we can bargain, look at the top 8 cards instead of the top 4 and grab some stuff. This is sort of going to replace, what is that flashback? You know the flashback card that everybody plays in the blue decks. Anyways, also running this Out of Air. This is surprisingly good. It's just a common from the new set, LCI, Lost Caverns of Ixalan, but it counters target spell. So other than that, it's not that exciting. We got 2 negates and 2 disdainful strokes, kind of narrow counter spells. Otherwise, we're going to try to Moment of Truth to just put stuff in our hand that will be useful against opponent. 4 of these Horned Lock Whales, because against creature decks, they can bounce, and if not, they're kind of our big finisher here. Although we have a bunch of flyers to finish off too, if we can keep the air fairly clear and just peck away at damage. Actually, this deck can win pretty quickly. So 24 islands, keeping the mana base super simple. If you have rares and fun cards you want to try out in this shell, I think this is a really good shell to just, like, as I said, I'm experimenting with Transcendent Message, Farsight Ritual. We've only got 4, 6, looks like only about 10 rares, so I consider this a budget build. So this should be something that's pretty easy to build and pretty flexible in terms of what you do. A lot of the core cards of the deck are commons and uncommons. So anyways, deck list in the description. Stick around, watch the gameplay. You'll also see what other people are playing. So that'll give you some more idea of what is exciting in future standard. Is it going to be dinosaurs? Is it going to be pirates? Stick around and watch that. And please consider hitting subscribe. I got to update the subscribe numbers here. I think we're much higher than this now. But thanks to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. Yeah, we're at 626. So thanks everybody. If you're new here, just know that when we hit 1,000 subs, we're going to do a giveaway. I did a giveaway at 500 subs, and somebody opened a Jeweled Lotus, and that was really cool. So thanks to everybody who has subscribed, and For those of you who haven't, you still have a chance to be part of the elite first 1,000, and then help me so I can shut up about saying subscribe, because I think once I get to 1,000 subs, YouTube won't bother me about trying to get subs, so I won't bother you. All right, enough of my yabbering on. Let's go and check out Future Blue. Playing some Future Blue.
Black is the color of...
That's not blue. Two land keep, I guess. What's the play on turn 1? See what they get on the board. Okay, good. We got another. We've either got negate or moment of truth here on this turn. Okay. Opponent could be a flash deck as well. Take a counter spell for now. The island in the graveyard? I think instead of playing the other siren or activating the treasure, the map, we're just gonna hold up quick study. And out of thin air. Opponent taking their time.
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
Sunbird, are you with us? Okay. 3 mana. We're gonna play something. Confounding Riddle. Uh-huh. Okay, they took something better than Spellstutter or Boonbringer Valkyrie. My turn. Quick study. They might counter this. That's okay if they do. They don't. Even better. So, are they not hitting land drops here? What's going on with opponent? Another Confounding Riddle. Okay. I have counterspells to whatever you're pulling out of your deck. I have counterspells for, unless it's a land. Get 2 Restless Anchorages. This is definitely a control mirror here. My turn. Let's try to bargain this. Farsight Ritual plays. Spellstutter that. That's fine. Now good luck countering stuff. Continue the slow beatdown plan. Chrome Host Seed Shark. That's a negatory, good buddy. It's like they were holding up counter magic to protect it, but they didn't. Okay. You get a Spellstutter. Let's play a fairy. Horned Lockwhale, no. That also will just mean it's out of contention. This, so they're gonna put, okay, ward, go pay your ward. Then we can even Spellstutter that. And they're tapped out. Let's draw some more cards. Get the land drop. Hmm. We're out of counterspells now. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. If they dare play anything. Ooh, okay. They got us there. We'll get a counterspell. Luckily, we're in the air here. Ooh, Transcendent Message. Is that better? Can sure draw a lot of cards. When I tapped out. Do we just win if we do? Guess we'll take out of air. One of these guys can block a knight. Wants to keep up 4 mana if we play this? Sure. This flips into a Teferi. Chrome Host Seed Shark. Nay. Oh, that wasn't enough to unblock. Block. So 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. So let's try to get the lethal 9. So let's target one of these guys. Did not get it. I had the Horn-Locked Whale anyway. You can go on the bottom. So we weren't going to win that one anyway. Yeah, we got enough to... This guy. With an untap, we can actually block all these knights. One has no tricks. They had to try for it. Sunfall. Disdainful to stroke that. And opponent gives up! Future Blue. Playing the Future Blue. Up against Deporico. No, Deporcaro. Porco Rosso. This is not the greatest hand, but I guess I'll keep it. We got instant speed, picklock, or fairy mastermind. See what opponent's doing. Horned Lock Whale could be good. They're hot out at the gate. And they are mono red so far. We get a land, that's good. Oaken Siren, eh? Sure. Hope they attack with it. Breaches. slow you down a little. I'm gonna have to race this breaches. I have a lot to deal with it at the moment. It's a moment of truth to hit our land drop. Oh, yeah. And we'll see if they give us something to negate here. Like a pirate deck. Blue-red pirates looking strong here in the future standard. Future standard. No, they're just playing creatures. We did not get the draw to fight against a creature deck. Other than the Lock Whale, I guess. Sleep Cursed Fairy, I suppose we'll take that. That will eventually be able to block. Make a treasure, most likely. How do we deal with the breaches? Need to get hit some land drops and play this guy. Something. Spyglass Siren, okay. Yeah, it's not looking good for us. Let's get a land. One card into hand. One into the graveyard. One into the library. So, play a blocker. Maybe that discourages the Spyglass Siren from attacking. They're going to flip so many cards. But I guess they flip a card and make a creature that can't block. Alright. We're going to take a beating this turn. Next turn, if we hit a land, though, we can have a 6/6 on the board. That should be hard for them to deal with. Other than, I guess, making it so it can't block. So maybe it's not that hard for them to deal with. We gotta deal with that breaches. Maybe we just gotta do a big transcendent massage turn. They're just attacking with breaches? No, they're coming in. They're coming in with the team. Gonna make it so the 1/3 can't block. I will trade here. Pirate Hat. And the Schooner. Schooner's pretty good. Doesn't count as a pirate, though. Okay, we don't hit a land. Unfortunately. We get a Spyglass Siren. Try to hit that land drop. Not looking good against the Pirates. Pirates. Make it so that can't block. They're just hitting lands. Can't I block that? Oh, because it crewed. Oh. Well, no blocks then, I suppose. And they've got Mazzalanti, the Great Door. Well, Lockwell, you're a little late to the party. Pass the turn. We're gonna make a map.
What are you doing?
Hey, Mike found a map!
Okay, opponent is just playing a really good draft deck. I still have to take out breaches here. We're at 6. We're just on like the super chump plan here. Okay, well, that's not the locked whale I want to play. So the 2/2 can't block, huh? We can stop 2 there and 3 there and take 4. Or we can actually take 1 out and take 5. Go to 1. Play your breaches again. And that's going to be hasty, so we're just dead. Let's move on to another game. This one was not going to work out. C'est la vie. Future blue. The blue of the future. Looks like a hand. And opponent. Going first, I think. Are you? Are you opponent? Ardat Bey? Is that a Turkish thing?
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
Spyglass Siren. I think we're a pirate deck. Opponent's out the gate with the black.
Black is the color of emptiness. I feel it in my soul because I'm an emotional mess.
Get in. Black, white. We have a spell stutter here. If they play a creature, we can out of the air it. Very mastermind. Moment of truth, even. A lot of etched familia. Well, yeah, let's just out of the air that. We don't have anything to do with this mana, so let's just explore. Spell Stutter. I want to keep hitting land drops, so I'm going to put that in the graveyard. Crazy as that might seem. These blue decks like to keep hitting their land drops. Opponent. Ready to play anything. Knowing that we dumped a counterspell. Norn's Inquisitor. So if we spell stutter this, that doesn't do us any good, so I guess we'll just let it go. Looks like they're a Phyrexian deck. They're going to immediately transform, huh? We will play Fairy Mastermind. Not a land drop. At this point, we're winning the race. We got Lock Whale to bounce something. Oh man, I wanted to hit that land drop. Okay. I think we're getting screwed.
No! This thing is eating my hand!
In other words, how long of a screw is necessary? Screwed.
And now they're going to win this race. No, not a land still. They're going to obviously flip this, incubate. I'm just going to bounce the biggest token. But we're getting kind of behind. The black land drop. Sculpted Perfection. Maybe I was supposed to play the Siren, actually. Yet another one of those, okay. I don't have any mana to flip now, so, okay. We've got a little bit of a chance. They're on a clock. Ooh, and another Lock Whale. That's good. What are the chances we can hit a land? Oh, man, I feel like I have to take the risk or do... Take the risk. We'll also speed up our... yes, okay. Risk successfully taken. We got 5 in the air next turn. We can bounce whatever they attack with, so... What do you do, opponent? I think they can flip both of these and deal us a bunch of damage, but not 11 damage. Seed Pod Caretaker. That's a 2/2 that can just transform one of these guys? Sure. Better than them transforming both. And, kill your guy. Sorry. Are you dead, opponent? Or do they have a 1 black mana removal spell? Woo, we got him. Got them Phyrexians. There's a cool Phyrexian tribal deck I've done, or Typal deck I've done, if you want to check that out. Thanks for joining me here in the attic. I've been Mana Dad, reminding you Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.